Hello and welcome to another episode of Put Me in Coach on episode 124, Diamondbacks versus Braves, Game 2. Lineup of the day for the Diamondbacks, Lars Nootbaar is up top of the list of being DH. Max Kempler playing left field. Tim Tawa playing first base. Vargas playing second base. And Ryan Wolfsmith playing center field, and the rest is the same. In bottom of the ninth, Ryan Wolfsmith went to center field to left field, and then fortunately for Jorge Barroso went into center field. Everybody got a base hit besides Perdomo. That's kind of crazy to think about it. It's crazy enough that Perdomo went 0 for 5 and 7. Everybody pretty much got a base hit. Yeah, everybody did great. Corbin Carroll went 2 for 3. Gabe Moreno went 3 for 4. Nolan Arenado went 2 for 4. Tim Tawa went 2 for 5. And the rest pretty much got one base hit. And then besides the Perdomo. So, pretty good, for the Diamondbacks for offense and stuff. So, that's a good sign. We're going to go pitching-wise of enough. The starting pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Eduardo Rodriguez, he went 6 innings, gave up 5 hits, struck out 5, walked none, and gave up 2 runs. So, 2-run Rodriguez today, I guess. So he looks pretty good overall and stuff. And then the pitcher for the Braves starting pitcher was Grant Holmes. He went 4 innings, gave up 6 hits, struck out 3, walked 3, and gave up 6 runs. So, shows enough of we did better over the Braves in this game and stuff. Fortunately enough, Holmes got taken out a lot early than going to like the 5th or the 6th. So, that just shows the offense for the Diamondbacks did pretty good off of him and stuff. So, I think it was a great matchup with Rodriguez, but it's just Rodriguez. I'm feeling he's just a lot better pitcher overall and stuff, and his performance is a lot better as well. So that's that. Diamondbacks bullpen is Jonathan Liskia, Kevin Ginkel, and Philip Abner, and that's pretty much it. We're just going to go scoring wise and stuff. I break it down a little bit and stuff, take out the boring stuff. See that these are the ones that we want to talk about. Ronald Acuna Jr. with a solo home run to make it 1-0 bottom of the first. Gabe Moreno with a RBI double to make it 4-2 top of the third. Nolan Arenado with a 2 home run to make it 6-2 top of the third. And then Nolan Arenado again with a home run, but this time is a solo home run to make it 7-2 in the top of the 7th, and then Vargas with a 3 home run to make it 10-2 top of the 9th, and the final score is actually 10-3. Diamondbacks did win and won the series over the Braves 6-6. Their final score is 66 and 58. So, fortunately enough, still tied with the Phillies. I think the Padres are in the category now and stuff because they're winning, and I didn't want that and stuff. But fortunately enough, it's good to be in, we're part of the wild card spot in some ways and stuff. And fortunately enough, the Padres and the Phillies are now part of it and stuff. So that's that. So pretty good overall. It is crazy enough of we lost a series against a bad team, and then fortunately we're beating teams that are pretty good overall. It doesn't make no sense at all, So that's that. Progress. I just thinking we just gotta keep going, doing what we're doing and stuff. Offense is hot as heck and stuff. Pitching wise, they're doing the same thing and stuff. We just gotta keep going at it, keep adding runs, keep adding wins and stuff. If we can keep going and absolutely get the pitchers we are injured and have a really crazy story at the end and stuff, I thinking Diamondbacks would be okay and maybe slide in the wild card spot and stuff, but the wild card is not over like about 2 months from here and stuff. So we just gotta get through of August, and then hopefully September will do good as well. So it's it's a hard process, but I thinking we can do it if they can succeed and progress in a better way and stuff. It's fortunately enough, it's not looking good enough of when the Phillies are winning, and also the Padres are in the category as well because they can take over second spot if they could too and stuff. Like we still probably can get a wild card spot too, but who knows enough of it because we can lose it at any time and stuff. So we just want the Phillies and the Padres to lose as well so we can do a lot better over them. So that's just my opinion and stuff. But overall, a really good game. The MVP in this game is going to be Nolan Arenado with his 2 home runs. Fortunately, 3 home runs basically. Two of them, one of them is a 2 home run, one is a solo. So basically 3 RBIs basically. From those home runs. So he has 11 MVPs on this podcast. He actually tied the most with Kento Marte with 11 as well. So that is the most MVPs we have, 11. So it's pretty good. And Nolan Arenado has been quiet over since he got that grand slam against the Rockies, and then now he's having. Somehow he's seeing the ball against the Braves somehow and stuff. So it looks pretty good for him and stuff. That's what we want for our third baseman to do and stuff. Go out there and hack, man. Just that's pretty much of that. I actually know I'm a little bit late to the third game and stuff. The game is already over, so I overslept. That's my fault, but I'll tell you enough of we did not win the third game, fortunately enough of it. We did not sweep the Braves overall and stuff. I would like to get a sweep because, again, we're in this thing where enough of we gotta, let the Phillies and the Padres need to lose as well because if they do win, then they take over, and that's the problem enough of for them to win and for us to win and for them to lose and stuff. And fortunately enough, you're gonna lose here and there and stuff. So it's just fortunate enough of wishing enough of the Padres and the Phillies do the same thing. The Cubs lost too, so I'm more of surprised by that. So yeah, it's hard because there's just other teams out there in 7. You just want them to lose as well. Where enough we want the team we are tributing of to succeed and stuff. So that's the hard thing about that because they can also win games as well, and then they can pass people and stuff. And then people say like, well, it's just one game. It's just like I get it, but like I don't want to lose the spot we were at the time and then having somebody to take over. So that's just that. But it's what it is. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Have a great day and thank you for watching.